Hi, good morning. I've been wanting to do this video for some time now, but I've been busy and also I don't think that I've been able to find a way to word what I want to say that it doesn't sound somehow right. So, I'm an autism parent. I don't hide it. I know they use and collect money for bank. They don't give trophies to moms of autism children, parents of autism children. No be flex. To get autism pikin, no be flex. It's not easy. On this journey, I've met a lot of different people. I've met beautiful people that have taught me a lot of lessons that have made me become a better parent to my son who is on the autism spectrum. And I work with an organization that allows me to support parents who have children on the autism spectrum. And in so doing, I have met different types of autism parents. And I can tell you for a fact that there are two types of autism parents. Those who see their children, accept their children, and those who are in denial. Some of them will come out of denial and accept their child and then get to a stage of, okay, now let's see how we can help you to improve. And those that will never come out of denial. Now, if your child who is on the autism spectrum or who is on the neurodiverse spectrum, maybe autism, maybe Down syndrome, maybe cerebral palsy, maybe learning disorder, or any other type of neurodiverse condition, they may never improve, and it is not their fault. But it might be your fault as a parent. All of us, all autism parents, neurodiverse parents, have been depressed at some point or the other because there is nothing that prepares you for the news or the realization that your child is on the neurodiverse spectrum. And at that point, lack of information, lack of clarity, lack of support most times, it puts you in a box. You don't know what to do. You get depressed. You live in denial for a while. But then you get up and you look at that child and you say, God has given me this child. And as God has given me this child, I will do everything in my power to support this child so that they get to improve. Now, that acceptance, it helps you to rewire the way you see the situation and the way you see your child. And let this not come as a shock to you. Your child feeds off your emotions. If you accept your child and you now begin to try to work on yourself so that you will show the child that you accept them the way they are, and now you are ready to support them so that they can begin to improve themselves and become independent in life, they will know. And they will feed off that information. And they will begin to, They will begin to motivate themselves. They will want to do better also. They will take corrections. They will listen to you. You see that child that does not understand boundaries, that child that does not speak to you or communicates with you, that child that does not associate with other children, that child that does everything that is making you want to bang your head on the wall, that child will improve. It may take a long time, but the child will improve because you see their improvement. You comment on their improvement. You celebrate their improvement. They will begin to improve little by little, day by day. And sometimes they will regress. But you will do the work again, and they will begin to improve again. And sometimes they will regress again. But then you continue to put in the work again, and they'll begin to improve again. And this is probably going to be in multiple parts, but I want to specifically talk to parents who are still in denial. All right, this is the truth. You might be the reason that your child is not improving. And it starts from your inability to look at your child as your child and not see them as a burden and not see that child as, so finally God gave me a child and this is what God gave me. To autism parents who have not accepted their children, communication is different to what it looks like for an autism parent who has accepted their child. If you have accepted your child, communication is not speech. Communication is the ability to communicate, to show you, to point, even if it's just pointing, to move their body, but to express what they want or express something that they are trying to pass out, like they are trying to communicate to you at that point. That is communication to a parent that has accepted their child. And that parent will now say, all right, you can express it right, but you cannot say it in words. Let's now try and find those words. Whether they will come today or not, let's just try. Now, for a parent that has not accepted their child, what communication looks like is by force they must talk. If they don't talk, something is wrong with them, and you start to overthink it, and you start to fall into depression, and you start to get frustrated, and you start to beat the child, and you start to compare them to children of their age who are neurotypical, who do not have the same condition as they have, and you start to expect them to be like those children, which is not possible. It is because you have not accepted your child that you are spending thousands and thousands of naira on medication because you think that autism is a disease or a sickness, that medication, if I just keep buying this medicine, if I just keep giving him this medicine, if I just keep giving her this, if I just keep giving her that, it will cure it. That is not how it works. Because you are treating it like a sickness, your child is not going to see that they can improve because you only see it as a sickness and you only put in the work of buying medication. You don't put in the work of sitting down, trying to understand them, and then helping them to understand themselves and understand you. It is because you have not understood your child and you have not accepted your child. That is why you will take them for every deliverance. You will take them to every alpha out there and every pastor out there, and you put them in disciplinary committees where unruly children are put, so that when they are disciplined because someone has told you that it's because you have not disciplined him. That is why he does not have boundaries. That is why he does not do this, he does not do that. That's why he behaves like he does not hear you. They know what they are doing. Once you flog them now, once you put them in a place where they will shake them, it is because you have not accepted your child. That is why you are still listening to those people. That is why you are still taking all these other measures except what you should be doing, which is first accepting your child. Let me tell you honestly, the moment you accept your child for being autistic, for being cerebral palsy, for being anything, the moment you accept them, it opens your eyes in a way that you have never seen yourself or your child before. Please continue this video in the next part. I didn't know it was going to be this long.